tell you how he got me in trouble. This is a real story. He's still around. All right, so we're going to go all the way back to 1991 in Gary, Indiana. That's where I'm from. So you know how when you go inside the store, and before you go in the store, your mama and your daddy give you that conversation about don't touch nothing in the store? Because if you do something and you come out that store, there's no more talking, if you know what I mean. So we up here, me and my mama, we going to the Bible bookstore. Mama about to go in the store and buy some Sunday school books. We in the car. Mama like, now when we get in this store, don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing. All right, we good. We get in that store. It's the old mom and pop store. Mama goes straight to the back, all the lady in the back with Sunday school books. I looked in this store. I was cool until I looked and I saw that the Bible bookstore had a toy section. I thought it was just Bibles and books. It was toys. So I look around, and in that corner, do y'all remember that toy that was called a Viewmaster? It was this Viewmaster, but it was a small one, like a keychain. I was like, oh, I can work with this. And I'm just like, nope. Mama said, don't touch her in the store. And where he at? Sure enough, Anansi came out the ceiling. I don't know where he came from. He came on my shoulder. He's like, you know you could take that. Nobody will notice it. I'm like, no, Nancy. Mama said, don't touch nothing in the store. He was like, look at this store. It's an old store. Ain't no cameras. That old lady in the back. It's a whole box of those. They not going to even miss it. I was like, you know what? You right. So I took that. Now, this coat I had on, this was back in the 90s when you had those starter coats, and they was reversible. And I'm from Gary, so all we cared about was the Chicago Bulls. I had this red, black, and white coat, and you could take it off and turn it over, and it was black, red, and white. Pockets on the inside, pockets on the outside. And so Anansi was like, just take that little toy, put it on the inside pocket, and ain't nobody gonna know. I'm like, you know what, Anansi, you all right. That's what we gonna do. So I looked around, no cameras, mama in the back. I put it on the inside pocket. Go about my business. I'm standing there. Mama come back. She's like, you ready to go? I'm like, yes, ma'am. So we go inside, go get to the car. And my mama drove a 1973 Lincoln Continental. It was huge. 2 doors. So I can get in, but I sure wasn't big enough to close that door. So mama put my seatbelt on, everything good. Next thing I know, that toy fell out on the curb. So I put it in the inside pocket. But I forgot to zip up the inside pocket. And I'm looking for Anansi to go tell my mama what he did. And he was nowhere to be found. My mama was like, where'd you get that toy? I'm like, my friend Demetrius gave it to me. She's like, no, he didn't. I saw that toy in the store. And I'm just thinking, how did she see that store? You looking about Sunday school books. How do you see a toy in a box on the right side of the store and you walking straight ahead? And you know you mamas, y'all got eyes everywhere. She looked at me and she said, Paul, you stole and you're going to jail. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. She's like, you stole and you are going to jail. So she driving, I'm thinking we are good and everything. Little did I know in Gary, Indiana, right down the street, 4 blocks away from the Bible bookstore, was the Gary City Jail. So we driving, and she pulled up in front of this jail, and the show started. I want to go to jail. I want to go to jail. So she get out that car, she said, get up. And then I just did the dead way. I want to go to jail. She pulled me up those steps and walked me straight into that police station. And you know, like on TV, when you walk into a police station, it's like everything going on. You got robbers walking wearing handcuffs, all these people with paperwork and all this stuff. And there's this big, tall man sitting at this desk. And I looked up at him. I want to go to jail. I'm just falling out. And so my mama said, where do you send boys who like to steal? And he was like, oh, we have a juvenile system over on the west side of Gary, Indiana. I'll give you the address right now. She gets that address, and she drags me right back down them steps. I don't want to go to jail. She drags me and put me in a car, and then I'm crying looking out the window. Next thing I know, I'm like, ooh, I see Grant Street, see Jackson Street. See, the streets in Gary was named after presidents. I was like, 11th Avenue, we ain't going to jail, we going home. I get to the house. By that time, my older brother and sister got home. She told them, your brother has stole and he's going to jail. So say goodbye, he's going to jail. But I knew it was Wednesday. And Wednesday was 5:30. We about to eat. And on Wednesdays night, it's Bible class at 7 o'clock. And if them cops don't get here by 6:30, I ain't going to jail. We ate dinner. 6 o'clock roll up. We got up in the church van, picked up all the saints, went to Bible class. Bible class was cool. Ain't no police show up. I get home. Boop! Ain't nobody going to jail, like I told y'all. The next morning, I get to school. I'm first grade. I'm sitting there. Everything's cool. Everybody working. Next thing I know, there's a knock on the door of my classroom. I open up. It's that same police officer from the station that gave my mama the address. He said, I'm here looking for Paul Best. All the kids was like, ooh. He picks me up. He's like, come with me. He takes me out the building and takes me to the principal's office. And sure enough, my mama is sitting in the principal's office. You stole and you're going to jail. He grabs me out that building, puts me in his paddy wagon, puts the sirens on, and takes me all the way to the jail. And I'm and then she's nowhere to be found, mind you. Next thing I know, he pulls me up, takes me in that police station, and then he puts me in a jail cell and closes it. And I'm just like, no, sir, no, sir, no, sir. He's like, you want to stay here? I'm like, no, sir, I don't want to stay here. I don't want to stay here. He's like, then you don't take stuff that don't belong to you, or this will be your home. Okay, so that was good. Let's fast forward to 2003. Mama done went to her class reunion, class of 1916, the mighty babies, 1960. Mama go and everything, she's like, oh, I look so good. I look so much better than everybody else because you know when you live with Jesus, he'll preserve you. That's what she always said. So she up here bragging. So you know back in the old day, you went to a class reunion, they give you that long picture of everybody. And she come back, look at this picture. Look what I got. I look better than everybody. And I was like, okay. And I'm looking at these people. Okay, I don't recognize anybody. I see my mama and I was like, wait, who is that man right there with the mustache? She's like, it's one of my classmates, Mr. Boone. I know him. You don't know him. I'm like, Mama, I know that man. I know that face. And y'all know I don't forget faces. My family knew that. I know that That's that police officer from the jail when you sent me to jail for stealing the toy from the Bible bookstore. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Mama, saints don't lie. That is the officer. I remember his name tag said Officer Boone on it. That's the man from the jail, isn't it? Well, while you was in the police station falling out when we was standing at the desk, he saw me coming and he recognized my pretty face. And he said, Virginia, just do what I do. So all that time while I was falling out, they were hatching up this plan to take me to the juvenile center and scare the bejesus out of me. So I was like, so all this time, all these years, every time I asked her about it, she's like, you stole and you're going to jail. So I looked at her. She looked at me. I looked at the picture, thought about Mr. Boone, and she said, you ain't stole no more, have you? I was like, no. And she said, Paul, like I told you, don't take things that don't belong to you.